Welcome your visiting team in red, the Berwynfluencers. They are out for glory, starting with Elizabeth Olson, who looks like Kate Cohen. Mystery. Up next, it's Kelsey Myers. And Kelsey also looks like Kate Cohen. This is a team of chameleons. What will they bring next? And your captain for the Berwynfluencers, it is Geis, who looks like Elizabeth Olson and himself. The power on this team is unprecedented. And now, put some 6s and 7s in the chat for your returning teams, the Downtown Chicago Bosses. Up first for the Bosses, we have Simon Collier. Maybe he goes by Joe today, we don't know. Up next for the Bosses, we have Gotsick. And your captain for the Bosses. Oh, who's it gonna be? It's Yvette Jaskiewicz! Very private and then very excited! And put those 6s and 7s in for the person keeping this show on the road. It's your ref, Kate Cohen! Wow, you look vaguely like the entire red team.
Fiona, first of all, not only am I the referee, I'm also the entire blue team.
How do you have the energy?
You know something? I don't even know, but what I do know is that I'm superhuman. So we
know
are
that too.
To have quite a match, and there is an actual blue team, but they're just back there wishing that they had this much power. For those of you who don't know me, again, I am Kate. I am the referee. As Fiona mentioned, I will be keeping this match on track, on target, squeaky fresh and clean. However, I also will be calling the foul. Fiona talked about that out of bounds foul that can be called on my players or you all in the chat, you lovely, beautiful internet humans. But there's another foul that I can also call, and it is called the technical foul, because when I am at the mercy of Comcast, which is like 85% of my life, I never know when the internet is going to blink out. So at any moment, any of these players may freeze, may be on mute, etc., in which case I will call that technical foul, and they will lose 3, that's right, 3 points.
3 points?
Point and score. Fiona, what I'm not here to do is mess around. So yeah, 3 points.
You mean business. I know this.
Business. And speaking of business, let's get down to it. We're going to get this match going and rolling. So let's get some 6s and 7s in the chat, because that means applause in internet. So get those 6s and 7s going, and captains to the screen. Where are my beautiful captains? All right.
Hey.
Hey. I'm glad that you're both here. Jason, I can see you're being a Berwynfluencer already.
Oh my
I don't
gosh,
know what you mean.
Why do I want to buy a liquid holding vessel?
I know.
Oh, you mean this hydro flask? Available at most Target locations? Let me just take off my gooder sunglasses so we can start the show.
Wow, okay. Yvette, what do you have to promote?
Oh, I have a hot mama makeup bag because I'm a hot mama bear, and my water bottle can roll up if it's empty, but it's not empty right now.
What a cool, unnecessary innovation.
Here's what I'll say, is that all of those things sound pretty amazing. So instead of a coin toss, which we would normally do at the start of any sporting event, what I'm going to say is I'm going to choose which of those 2 items, 2 pairs of items, I would be more likely to buy. And let me tell you what, if there's anything I need It's foldable stuff and pockets to put things in. So Yvette,
So I win.
you have won this coin toss,
Wow.
which means you have the ability to challenge the red team, the Berwynfluencers, to the first game. What would you like to play?
Ooh, I just did it, so I'm going to do it again. I can do better.
Ooh, Captain Jason, do you accept?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Great. Field your teams. So here is the way the game of I Can Do Better goes. This is going to be a scene, and it is going to begin. Well, first of all, we're going to have all of our players on screen, but the only two players that we're going to be able to see starting out are our two captains, Jason and Yvette. They are going to begin improvising a scene that is going to be based on one of your suggestions. So, fans, can you get on in that chat it on in there? And in that chat, go ahead, please, and put for me any locations in the world that you think are interesting places to explore. So it could be geographical, it could be like the Amazon rainforest, or it could be like the inside of a trachea, like whatever. Jason and Yvette are going to begin improvising a scene based on your suggestion. Then what is going to happen is at any point, some of these players may see something that they think that they can do a little bit better at, in which case they will, well, first of all, we're going to have everybody on screen off of their screens, but somebody may pop in and say,
I can do better.
Exactly, and then I would ask Kat what she thinks she can do better and have them
Improvise.
talk out. Yeah,
Wow.
all right. So everybody clear away except for Yvette and Jason. And what we are going to do is be watching closely, loyal fans, because at the end of this, you are going to have to vote in a poll on which team you thought, in fact, did better. Now, the first thing I see from Bano, thank you so much, is a water park at night. I don't know, sounds dangerous. That is your suggestion for this game of I Can Do Better, players. You ready?
Yes.
Yes!
Oh my god, I can't believe we snuck in here after hours.
Oh my god, this lazy river is so cool. Thanks for sharing a raft with me, Kyle.
Of course. He's so lazy at night.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Kelsey,
I could be lazier in the lazy river than Yvette.
go ahead. Cat, clear away.
You want to talk just like about boys?
Wait, you want to talk about boys? I could talk about boys.
Let's talk about boys.
Okay, you know Larry?
Oh my
I can
god.
do better.
Cat.
I can have more marbles in my mouth than Jason.
Please, go ahead.
Bonjour, bonjour.
Wow, you have such a way with words. Thanks for encouraging me. Oh my gosh, you can't just say that. You're correct.
I can do better.
Simon Joe.
Thank you. I can talk about boys more than Kelsey.
Go ahead.
So, like Larry, he's got just like a dreamboat set of eyes.
Larry, man, nice.
I can do
work.
better.
Jason.
I can spit out pumpkin seeds better than Cat.
All right.
Yeah, I mean he's got a fishbowl haircut, but
Oh, I love that haircut.
EO.
I can describe characteristics better than Simon.
I bet you can. Go ahead.
He's got these puka shells that really bring out the whiteheads on his nose.
Describe each shell in detail.
Cat.
I can Janet Jackson dance better than Jason.
Go ahead.
Really? That's cool. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Challenge.
Yeah,
Kelsey.
I just want to hang on a raft on my own, next to this conversation.
Not necessary.
Okay.
Fine.
yeah. I recommended my dermatologist to him, but I don't know. I don't think he understood that I was flirting.
I can do better.
Yvette.
Oh,
I can dance like Janet Jackson to match Cat better than EO can.
Thank you.
ahead.
That's what I need. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, not every guy's gonna listen to your advice, right? That's the thing about guys.
I can do better.
Jason,
I can land a plane better than Yvette.
go ahead.
Yeah, you know.
And that's the game. All right, so like I said, you loyal fans in that chat, you have to decide who gets those hot, tasty, juicy 5 points. And these are the first 5 points of the match. So vote early, vote often. You have to decide. All right, we got 1 vote coming in for red already, Fiona.
Ooh,
now
it's all tied up.
It's
all tied up.
Y'all, if you are watching this and you're thinking to yourself, you know what I really want? I want something on my body that has to do with this theater company. You can get that. If you put exclamation point merch in the chat, you can buy all kinds of incredible merchandise that has the Comedy Sports logo on it and has amazing fun things and sayings that crop up in shows. You never know when you might find something fun that you saw in a show. Allie, thank you so much for putting that in the chat. Allie does improv. All right, so we're almost there, aren't we, Fiona?
Yeah, we are so close. Also, just shout out, Allie is celebrating 19 months as a subscriber. Thank you for subscribing for 19 months.
Thank you, Allie does improv. You're amazing.
The poll has closed, and with 63% of the vote, those points go to the Chicago Bosses.
Oh, 5-0, strong start for our defending champions, which means Captain Eve take a water break.
Go see
All
the
right,
sights.
Captain Yvette, you've done it.
Yes.
Captain Jason, you can leave me. Thank you. Captain Yvette, very happy to see you. Congratulations.
I feel
You're
so
out.
good.
You're out
Thank
one
you.
just to the neck. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You
Like
know,
a turtle.
like a well, I just recently learned what the term, understood what the term neck and neck meant. I was like, oh, I get it. I had never thought about it.
What is it?
Well,
Teach me.
I think it's like when two horses, their necks are next to each other.
Oh.
Am I
Next.
understanding that? Okay,
I think so.
don't know.
It
Wow.
sounds equine related to
sounds-
me.
It sounds equine. Speaking of equine, Captain Yvette, what game would you like to challenge your own team to?
Well, you know, it's the first day of the NFL draft, and they're still in the first round, but there are some teams who haven't drafted yet. So my team wants to play draft day.
Draft day, wonderful. I will give you an extra point to explain how you want to play draft day.
All right, so draft day, we're either going to be players or managers of real NFL teams, and we're going to answer everyday questions because clearly we know how to do business.
Wow. Okay, I love it. Well, first of all, Fiona, let's go ahead and give them an extra point because that's wonderful.
You know what?
So please,
All right.
field your team. Now, if there's one thing I know, it's football. Captain Yvette, would your players like to choose their own team? Oh, I see people have chosen their own teams. So
Good.
you know what? It looks like we have 3 hats. It looks like we've got the Denver Broncos. We've got the Florida
Marlins?
We've got the Dolphins. We've got the Miami Dolphins.
The Miami Dolphins.
Yep, and we've got the Oklahoma. Put your face closer. We have the Go Sooners. We have a Sooners. We have the Oklahoma. I can't see the
Oh
top.
man, it's me, Jay Cutler. I'm retired.
Great. What team did you play for, Jay Cutler?
Oh, which team didn't I play for? I played for seriously 7 teams.
Great. Cool. All right. So what we're going to do first is we're going to hear some introductions just so that we know who these folks are, not just their teams. What I need from you, loyal fans, is this. In the chat, go ahead and pop in some questions that you might need advice on. So, for example, like, should I sell this football team? Or maybe a question that you might have is like, do I go to the bathroom during halftime or before? So go ahead and put those questions in the chat. They don't have to be football related. We are going to start with Jay Cutler for your introduction. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hey, it's me. It's Jay Cutler, former NFL quarterback, and now I am hawking products on QVC.
Great. Thank you.
Answering questions.
Next in the middle, the gentleman that I thought was Marlins.
Oh, it happens all the time. My name is Ian, and I'm the guy that refills the Gatorade for the Dolphins. And I just like being on the field to get like a really up close, intimate view of the skill specifically of the players. That's why
I finished my career in Miami. Just
Great.
saying.
Welcome, Ian. And finally, in the Broncos hat.
Hey everyone, it's John Elway! I am not selling cars, I am an outside consultant for the Broncos because I just won't leave!
What's up, bro?
Wow, okay. All right. So, you know what? Clearly, we've got a bunch of real winners here.
Yeah, very smart.
The first question I saw from Dark Hunter X90, what's up? It's nice to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Dark Hunter X90 wants to know, how do I ask my boss for a raise? Cutler, we'll start with you.
Oh man, well, I was once told that I failed up. Man, the more passes I threw incomplete, the bigger salary I got. I have an agent who's a real jerk. Maybe that's the answer. Get an agent, make him a jerk. Fail up.
All right, Ian.
I'll be perfectly honest. I do what I do because I love it. I like being so close to the field that I feel like I'm part of the huddle, all those strong arms around me. Like I'm about to receive the hike of the football. I don't need money to do this, really. This is a passion project for me.
That's beautiful. Great. John Elway.
Hey, John Elway here! Listen, this is what you gotta do. You gotta boomerang! What does that mean? You gotta do great, then you gotta quit, you gotta leave, and then come back, and you make even more money. Thank you.
I did that a couple times too.
Wow. Wow.
Good advice. Good advice.
Thank you. Dark Hunter X, I hope that's helpful. Next, so, here's a great one. Allie Does Improv has a really good question. What is the best game to play with friends during a tailgate party? Cutler, we'll start with you again.
Cornhole.
Great. Ian.
Chase me, and then they chase after you, and then maybe you get tackled by just that one wide receiver that you've been very excited to pour the Gatorade on at the end of the season. What? Yeah, no, that's the one.
No, thank you. That's a great image. And finally, John Elway.
Hey, John Elway, listen here. In the honor of the Rocky Mountains, I'd have to say, taking shot skis. Yeah!
Wow.
You know, like shots on a ski, and then everyone does them together. It's teamwork. Yeah.
Oh, a shot ski.
A shot ski. Yeah, ski. Again, a ski with some shot glasses, and it's a team effort.
That guy gets in a Hall of Fame, and he's like this. Am I right?
I mean, I tell ya, who knows what he's talking about. All right, and so we have another question here. This is a really good one for each of you. From Bano. How can I eliminate the need for sleep? Cutler.
I don't know, man. I slept my entire career. Like during games, during practice, post-game pressers, I was mostly asleep.
Wow.
I think maybe I'm disqualified to answer this, not qualified for either to answer this or to have a job in the NFL.
Maybe. Ian.
That's easy for me. I'm always just lying awake, thinking about that tight end. That's just going through my mind all the time. How could you possibly sleep?
How could you? And finally, John Elway.
Oh, hey! John Elway here. I am the king of no sleep. I got drafted and I said, no, Buffalo, too cold. So then I got drafted out west and then I'm like, I'm going to retire, but I'm going to have some kids first. And then when you have kids, you never sleep. And then you coach them and then you sell cars and then you come back and then you're a businessman and I haven't slept in 47 years.
And that's the game! All right, so loyal fans, you're not going to vote yet because you've only seen one game. So you're going to vote after the red team plays their game. Fiona, you get it.
You know what? I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Get it. All right. Jason, what's popping over there? Oh, it's a technical foul. Great. All right, that is a technical foul. And so, can we please remove 3 points from the Berwynfluencers?
We sure can.
Like a snake eating its own tail.
And then we can take those 3 points and invest them in Poppy anti-probiotic soda.
Anti-probiotic?
Anti-probiotic soda.
And it's anti-probiotic, so there's no probiotics in it.
I'm sorry, I misread it. It's prebiotic.
Prebiotic.
Great.
So it's prepping you for biotics.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Well, Captain Jason, I shudder to ask, what game would you and your team like to play?
Oh, Kate, thank you for asking. That's super cute that you asked.
Sure.
So we're gonna play That's Cute.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, wonderful. And let me ask you a question, Captain Jason. Well, after you're told that it's cute, would you like to get less cute or stay cute?
I'll explain if I can have one of those negative points knocked off.
You know what? Fair is fair. How would you like to play this game?
More cute, please. Thank you.
Excellent. Great. So they're at -2 now. Please field your team.
Yay!
All right, so loyal fans in the chat, you just got a little bit of a taste of what this game is going to be, but I will explain it for you in more detail. The first thing that I need in the chat, though, is a couple of suggestions. Go ahead and type them in. This game is called Too Cute. So can I please have a suggestion of something that is not cute? Not cute. Like, for example, earlier today, I spilled a little milkshake in my lap, and it was not cute.
Oh.
But that's okay, because I had more. Anyways, so give me suggestions of what's not cute. Yeah, Allie does improv. Thanos, perfect, exactly. So this is a game of Too Cute, which means they are going to be improvising a scene, the Berwynfluencers. Anytime I can blow my whistle and say, too cute, and then they will have to get increasingly cuter every time I blow my whistle. Now, here's what I'm going to throw on this Berwynfluencers. When I say too cute, I'm going to say the person's name so that I can control your levels of cute. It's not going to be everybody gets more cute, okay?
A twist.
So, for your names.
Okay.
All right. Zorro Anderson, hello. I haven't seen you in a while either. How are you? All right, so Zorro Anderson, your suggestion is a Dilophosaurus. I think they're the cute ones, but whatever, I'll take it.
Cool,
they're so cute.
Yep. So your suggestion is Dilophosaurus for the game of Too Cute. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
My face, I can't get it off.
Why did we decide to dress as dinosaurs for this party?
I don't know. Oh my gosh, you need to speak up, Becky. This was your idea.
Yeah, Becky.
you're right. I should find my voice, and you guys have really taught me that.
Just like the Diphocalosaur, you have to find your voice.
Jason, too cute.
I mean, just, find your voice. You have a cute voice.
Thank you.
Have you thought about singing, Becky?
Oh my God, sing.
Sing for us, Becky. Sing for us.
Please sing.
Kelsey, too cute.
Becky, just sing a little.
Just sing a little, Becky. Like in Land Before Time when the dinosaur sings?
Yeah, but it always makes me cry, and then my throat tightens.
Ew, too cute.
That song always makes me cry too.
Oh my God.
But you know what, guys? That's when I reach for my vitamin water. And it just takes care of that right away. And you know what? If you go to the link in my bio, you can get a 15% off coupon if you put in the promo code. That's cute.
Oh my God.
Kelsey, too cute.
Oh my God, what makes me cry? When my hands are cracked. So sometimes you just gotta load up, load it up.
Totally.
That's such a good tip.
Yeah.
Jason, too cute.
Oh, and you know what else is good to load up on when you're feeling a little peckish? These Ritz Bits bite-sized sandwich crackers.
Oh my gosh, how did you know?
No, you didn't.
You
I
did.
did.
So bad.
My hands are so slimy.
So good.
Guys, can you hear this?
It's,
oh my gosh, that's how
it sounds like
it's the good stuff.
It sounds like one.
Neo, too cute.
And when I have that problem, I reach for my Amore Matte lip creme, and I like to go personally for the blood red.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Nothing's cuter.
Jason, too cute.
Okay. Oh, and when I have too much cute, I take this Tums acid. It's got calcium.
No one ever talks about how dinosaurs have indigestion.
No one ever talks about it.
The Dilophosaurus was known for his IBS, and how thoughtful of you.
Thank you. Thank you for saying it.
Honestly, I don't know about you, but I'm rather chilly.
Eo, too cute.
Oh, I'm too chilly too. I'm just a big baby.
All right. Oh, loyal fans. You just saw two games. You saw NFL draft coming from the blue team. You just saw too cute from the red team, the Berwynfluencers. So if you can please take a moment from doing your online ordering of all of those things that they just named and vote. Vote.
Oh,
vote,
I don't recommend drinking orange soda after a Tums. And Ritz Bits.
Disgusting. While we're voting, I'm sorry, but Fiona and Matt, we have to take another 3 points away from the Berwynfluencers because they
we don't
have another technical foul during
we're good.
They are now at -5.
This is ridiculous.
I know. Well, it's ridiculous, but that's the rules, right, Fiona?
Yeah. Ref Kate told you she means business.
And the rules. I don't make the rules. I just enforce the rules, and I can change the rules anytime I want.
My mouth is so thick right now.
I choose not to.
Oh, we have a result! And that result is that the 5 points are going to the Berwynfluencers!
Wow. All right, so that puts them at
0 points.
That puts them at 0. However, what I am going to do is I am going to award them 1 point for having so many items just at the ready and able to put them on their person. So our bosses are still ahead 6-1, but it's quite the lead. So captains, come to my screen. Oh, hi,
That's
Fiona.
fair, Kate. That's fair.
It is fair, right? It is. All right, so my captains, Captain Jason, Captain Yvette. Yvette, you are in the lead. So what I want to do is I want to give Captain Jason and the Berwynfluencers an opportunity to challenge you. Maybe, they can earn some points or at least give us a few more things to Google.
Okay.
So Captain Jason, what game would you like to challenge the bosses to?
I would like to challenge the bosses to What'd You Get?
Ooh, Captain Yvette, this is the middle head-to-head. You have to accept. Please field your team.
Okay.
All right. This is a game of What'd You Get? And so here's what I need. I need objects, y'all. So things like Tums, prebiotic water, hoodies,
Ritz bits.
CeraVe. So yeah,
Michael Cera cream.
There you are. You did not disappoint. Glass eyeball. Let that kick you off. So yeah, give me some objects. Here's what's going to happen. These players, you see all 6 of them here on my screen. I am going to call them out burn box style, which means just on the spot, and they are going to have to make up a What'd You Get puzzle based on your suggestions. So, for example, let's say your suggestion was an owl, like a large nocturnal bird of prey. What they might say is that suggestion that they mix with something else, and then Fiona's going to say, What'd you get? So they might say, I took an owl and mixed it with a babysitter.
What'd you get?
A hootenanny. Literally the only one I know. So we're seeing a lot of these objects coming in. Pay attention. You will have to vote at the end of this which you like the best. Okay, the first thing I saw was from Patrick. You wonderful human. Pad's suggestion is the dairy aisle. So, your suggestion is the dairy aisle. Players, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kat.
I just crossed a dairy aisle with a social media influencer.
What'd you
get?
Hey, yogurt. Hey.
Yo.
I mixed the dairy aisle with a crane-like bird.
What'd you get?
What'd you get?
An ibis.
Yvette.
Ooh, I crossed the dairy aisle with some touchy-feelies.
What'd you get?
Curdled.
Steve.
I mixed the dairy aisle with my anxiety.
What'd you get?
A lot of stomach issues.
All right. There's a lot of dairy.
Oh.
No. Change the suggestion. Sorry. We're going to change the suggestion. And this one is going to be a plunger. A plunger. Jason.
Oh no. I crossed a plunger with a litter box.
What'd you get?
A pooper scooper.
Simon.
Okay, well, I mixed a plunger with Swedish footwear.
What'd you get?
Clogs.
Did you say Swedish?
I don't know.
Dutch. It's Dutch.
Everybody wears them. in the
Yvette.
Ooh, I crossed a plunger with a baby.
What'd you get?
A bad idea.
Neo.
I crossed a plunger with an Egyptian bird that is like
What? What'd you get?
an ibis.
Also works. Great, we're going to change it up. This one is an Easter basket. An Easter basket. Kat.
I'm gonna use the one that I had for the last one.
Go.
I crossed a plunger with the Easter Bible story.
What'd you get?
Toilet my people go.
That's not Easter.
Isn't it?
It is now.
Kelsey.
I mixed an Easter basket. I forgot I missed my Easter basket with the elderly person.
What'd you get?
Candy canes.
I'm in.
Oh, great, wonderful. I mixed an Easter basket with a grave digger.
What'd you get?
Cat buried.
That was mine.
All right, then Jason.
No! I mixed an Easter basket with having a cat.
What'd you get?
A pooper scooper.
All right, that's the game. Ooh, all right, y'all. We did it. Now, there's going to be a poll coming up in your chat in just a second, and you are going to have to vote on which of those teams you liked better. You saw them both do your what you get. They crossed all kinds of things with all kinds of things, and everybody got a pooper scooper or IBS. So, please, go ahead, put it in the chat. There's things that you can be buying, like fans, like phones, like bee soothes. You can also apparently buy, potentially, Yvette's shirt, Pat's fingers, or Simon's sense of calm. Great. Toot toot, baby.
Toot toot.
Toot toot. Now, here's something, Fiona, that I want to remind these loyal fans about. Let's say they're watching this and they live in the Chicagoland area and they're thinking to themselves, you know what would be sick? Going to a theater and seeing these folks live and in living person. You can absolutely do that. If you do, is it exclamation point schedule? Ooh, baby. You can exclamation point schedule and see all of the shows that we're doing here on Twitch throughout the week, as well as throughout the week live and in the flesh on Piper's Alley. And if you're thinking to yourself, ooh, I like all these people, I want to show them how much I like them, do exclamation point tip jar, and you can tip any of these players as well.
Ooh, fancy, fancy. Kate, that was perfectly timed because we have a result, and the winner is the bosses!
All right. So, bosses, you have got yourself on the board. Captains, get to my screen. All right. Okay, Jason, you're reading the home edit. I like it. I don't know what it is, but it's probably something I should read. Yvette, you're actually paying attention to the match, so I'm going to let you start.
Yes.
Oh,
This is a ref challenge. I am going to challenge you both. So we are now at 11-6, I believe. But Yvette, you are all still in the lead. I'm going to challenge you both to the game of 6 things. Now, those of you in the chat that have seen this before, you know this is the hardest game we play in Le Comedysportz. And one player from each of your team has to leave the screen. So, Yvette, from the blue team, who would you like to send out?
I'm going to send out myself.
Ooh, get it out of here. And then Jason, who would you like to send out?
It's a great question, Kate. And just to clarify, the score is 11-1. Not 11-6.
It's 11-6.
Well, we haven't won a darn thing. But
You evened out, and then I gave you a point.
oh, okay.
We just won.
Yeah, but
Wait, right?
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's 11. It's 11.
Oh, it's
11-1.
11-1.
It's
Fiona,
11-1.
Fiona,
Oh,
keep me on it.
we're really
got you.
losing. Like, we're
I got
very
you.
much losing.
11-1.
Fiona, keep me on it. Yeah, I trust you, Fiona. I trust no one, literally no one else on this screen but you.
If there is one thing I know super well, it is math.
It's math.
And
Yeah,
I'll do
that's
it
true.
all day, every day.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say that.
Yep.
All right. So, Jason, you could have gotten yourself free points, but thank you for your honesty.
You're welcome.
I'm going to give you an extra point, 2 points.
Cool.
So now you have an extra honesty point. Jason,
Thank you.
who would you like to send out?
There.
I would like to send out myself
All
in
right,
Captain
get out
Battle.
of here. Bye.
Bye.
All right, y'all, Jason and Yvette are walking away. They're leaving. They're going, bye-bye, world. They can't hear anything that's happening here, and we are not communicating with them. Now, this is the game of 6 things. For those of you who have seen this before, you know that we got a lot to go through. They're going to come back into they're out in the internet ether. They're going to come back shortly, and they're going to have, for each team, a list of 3 things that they must guess. You actually, unbeknownst to you, provided these things earlier in the match when Fiona was explaining how we would get suggestion. So now we have these 6 beautiful things, and we need to make them all a little bit harder. So the first thing that they're going to have to guess is getting a massage. However, we are going to be getting a massage with all kinds of crazy substitutions. So go ahead and put in the chat for me a tasty food that you ate today. You were like, ooh, what a treat. Give me that tasty food. All right. So the first thing that we are going to do is they're going to be getting a massage. However, they're not going to be laying on a table. Instead of the table, they're going to be laying on something that Allie Does Improv gave the suggestion a little bit earlier, a parking ticket. So there's going to be a parking ticket instead of the table. Now, nextly, did I say that? Nextly, the person who is giving them the massage is not going to be a regular masseuse. It is going to be, Allie Does Improv. I'm going to take your suggestion again. It is going to be Skittles. Just a big old bag of Skittles with hands. Fiona, can you get number 2 for me, please?
Oh, you know I can. Our second activity is going to the aquarium. So I would love a suggestion of an item that isn't necessarily dangerous. You would be surprised if this item was dangerous. Type that in there. And then I would also love a suggestion of a celebrity that you don't hear enough about, but you think is just so wholesome that you just like them. All right. So you're going to the aquarium. I am going to say that the fish in this aquarium, they are a confetti popper. And you are going to this aquarium with someone, and that person is no, that's mean. That's just mean. You are going with a propeller hat. You're wearing a propeller hat. I think that'll be it. Yeah. Well,
that sounds fun to me. All right, folks. Next, we are going to be getting ices. Here, I want to be very clear. I will also accept Slurpees for this. I'll accept Slurpees and ices. Come at me. I find them similar. I think the Slurpee is slightly superior, but whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, so go ahead and let's see. You know what? I got great suggestions already. Dark Hunter X, I'm going to use one that you used a little bit earlier, which is a glass eyeball. So the Slurpee, instead of being actual Slurpee, you're drinking a bunch of glass eyeballs. You're welcome. Sweet dreams. And then Bano, a spatula. You're actually going to be wearing, instead of your icy clothes, you're going to be wearing a whole bunch of spatulas. Fiona, can you get number 4?
I sure can. For number 4, you are taking a kayak tour, which good for you. And your kayak is not a kayak. It is a lawnmower. And the water that you are on, instead of water, it is moldy bread. It's moldy bread.
Tasty. I love it. All right, so number 5. Now here's what I have to say. Numbers 5 and 6, I'll explain this more in a minute, but they're going to be more difficult. So here's what I need. In the chat, can you please put for me a television show that you loved so much and you think ended perfectly? Just like it was end to end beautiful, right? So kind of like Lost. Am I right? Pause for dramatic effect. I'm getting yelled at by the teams off screen. Okay, so we are going to be taking the trapeze class. But since this is going to be harder, your trapeze, so who said this earlier? Oh, Bano said a Beyond Meat breakfast sandwich. I'm going to make that a little bit easier and say that your trapeze is just Beyond Meat, any kind of Beyond Meat. I will only accept Beyond Meat. I will not accept Impossible or anything else. So Beyond Meat is your trapeze. And then you are trapezing not at a trapeze school. You're trapezing on the set of The Good Place. Thank you, Pat. And so that's harder. Number 5. Can you get number 6, Fiona?
I can. For our sixth thing, we are climbing a skyscraper. And again, this one is difficult. I would really love if you would give me what is a mythical creature? Not your first choice, not your second choice. What is the third type of mythical creature that comes to mind for you? I want your third tier mythical creature.
Who's really just like on the bench of your mythical creatures?
Like it's not a starter. It's warming that bench real
Who's
good.
Gonna warm that bench all season and never see any action? Okay, fair enough.
The first thing, I am gonna take a previous suggestion. Your skyscraper, per Pat Connolly, is a Vin Diesel Blu-ray. That is a fact. And you are climbing that skyscraper with, oh, I love this. Allie does improv. Thank you. You are climbing it with a minotaur.
We love a minotaur. We love a minotaur. We love a labyrinth. Anything labyrinth-wise.
Yes.
Wonderful, right?
So beautiful. It's beautiful.
Everybody loves a labyrinth. I'm taking a picture of this with my cellular telephone. And okay, so Fiona, let's get those little butts back in here and onto the screen. Loyal fans, we're about to kick off the game of 6 things. You just gave us some really just fantastic suggestions. These players, they're going to have to guess all 6 of them when they come back in the room. What you might have noticed as they were listed on the screen is that they were red, blue, exactly like that. Blue team is going to be handling numbers 1, 3, and 5. Red team is going to be handling numbers 2, 4, and 6. And the way this is going to work is we'll start with the blue team. They're going to have 90 seconds to get the blue team to guess that thing and all of its suggestions in number 1. Now, Jason from the red team is going to be watching, and if at the end of 90 seconds Yvette can't guess, Jason can come in for the steal. Now, I haven't yet told you how they guess. Here's how. All of our players only have 2 things at their disposal. The first one is mime, which we all know what that is, and the second is gibberish, a made-up, nonsensical language. So using mime and gibberish, they will have those 90 seconds to get their team to guess. Now, every single one of these is worth points. Numbers 1 through 4 are worth 5. Remember how numbers 5 and 6 were harder? They're worth 10 points. So there's points that they're just like all over the ground, y'all. It's like in Harry Potter when there's keys everywhere, and they're like, I need all these keys. I'm not into Harry Potter. But anyways.
You nailed it.
It's still anybody's game, even with the bosses ahead, and we are about to head into 6 things right now. Matt, are we ready to rock and roll on this thing? Yes, I see that. I see a head nod. I see this, which means we are ready to go. Bosses, your first 90 seconds is going to keep time.
Yeah.
Starts now.
It's
One minute.
Oh shit!
30 seconds.
All right, stop the clock. Fiona, what we got?
We have several seconds left. Some might call them a number, which I will keep secret.
Yvette, what is your first thing?
Okay, I am massaging someone. My massage table is a parking ticket, and I am marshmallows.
All right, you need to clean up. Your activity is correct, but it needs a little bit of a tweak.
Okay.
You need to clean your activity up a little bit. Your table is a parking ticket, and you need to clean up that last thing.
Okay.
16 seconds.
Oh,
10, 9, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right, that's it. Yvette, what are you doing for your first thing?
Okay, I'm giving a back massage. And the massage table is a parking ticket, and I am the marshmallows from Lucky Charms.
I am so sorry. It is close, but it is not correct. Your table is a parking ticket. Jason, can you steal?
Yeah, I'm getting a massage on a parking ticket table, and the masseur is made of Skittles.
That is a steal for 5 points.
Oh!
You did, yes,
Steal
yep,
for 5
I
points.
see it.
Jason, stay right where you are. You've got a strong start. Can you keep it going? Your 90 seconds for the red team starts now. All right, stop the clock. Fiona, what do we got?
We have a certain amount of time left. It is 45 seconds.
Wow, 45. Jason, what are you doing?
Yes, I'm going on a field trip to the aquarium. My fish are confetti poppers.
Correct.
And I'm wearing a propeller hat.
That's another high.
Oh! I'm sorry. Do you smell some smoke? Because I think there is a barn a-burning.
It's a flame.
the barn is fine. The barn is fine.
Get back up here and get your act together because number 3,
Perfectly
your 90
safe.
seconds starts now.
Yes, it'll be good. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, wasaka ahum. Anwana sika shasa. Ika sakaki. Asa booba. It's a best. She's
One minute.
Ding, ding, ding.
Clunk.
30 seconds.
Oh, gosh.
15 seconds.
Uh-huh.
10 seconds.
Great, stop the clock.
Stop the clock.
First, I hate to do this, but we gotta deduct 3 points from the blue team. That was a technical foul, and fair is fair. Yvette, what are you doing?
Ooh, I feel like this could be a couple things, but I am gonna say that I am at a froyo shop making my own ice cream.
No, keep going.
And the ice cream itself, it's so thick I gotta drink it, is a glass eye, and then I am wearing a spatula.
Okay, so you are wearing a spatula. What you are consuming is a glass eye, but you need to clean up the rest of it. You have some seconds.
You have 3 seconds left.
3 seconds.
Three, 2, 1.
All right. That's it. Yvette, what are you doing?
Ooh, I am getting a Slurpee.
Right.
And my Slurpee is a glass eyeball. And I'm wearing it!
You already said it. It's fine. It's a spatula. 5 points to Yvette. It was already said. Red team, come on up. You're on to number 4. This is the last quote-unquote easy one. Your 90 seconds starts now.
Oh, skaba haba hiba daga skaba. Askaba habara. Oh, askaba hiba daga. Okay, skaba daga. Yeah.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Skaba habana. Skaba habana. From.
Yeah, because it was about.
Skaba hiba habana.
Splooshy.
Splooshy. Nom. Ting. Skaba habana.
Fiona, how much time?
We have 22 seconds left.
22. Jason, what you got?
Okay, I am going on a kayak tour of Chicago.
Correct.
My kayak is oh no!
Keep going.
I completely spaced, and I'm wearing moldy toast.
You are, that is not correct. So you are taking a kayak tour. Your kayak, it needs to come back to your brain. And moldy toast is part of it, but you need to figure out that replacement. You have 22 seconds.
Okay, thank you. Oh, skaba. Yep. Splooshy.
Okay, stop the clock. Jason, what you got?
Yeah. Okay, I'm taking a kayak tour. My kayak is a lawnmower, and the water itself is moldy toast.
That's right.
Woo!
Woo! This is a match for the ages.
Yes!
Captain Yvette and the blue team, come on back. We are now into our last 2, which means 10 points on the line for Yvette or Jason to steal, and vice versa. Blue team, 10 points. Number 5 starts now.
One minute.
Esa Shisaraba. Esiba Sabo.
Ah, 30 seconds.
Shiba baba shiba.
Isa po. Click. Ooh. Azuba. Isa Azuba. Oh, Isa. Whoa, Isa.
Shiba fuga shiba shiba baba.
3.
Great. All right. Fiona, how much time?
Oh, we got 4 big seconds left.
4 seconds. Yvette, what you got?
Ooh, I'm performing at a trapeze show. I'm doing a trapeze act. My trapeze itself is the organs of farm animals that people no longer want, and therefore they search for clean food. And then the where I am at is the set of what we do in the shadows.
Oh.
Wow. Trapeze is part of it. I need it to be cleaner. You're wrong on the trapeze, and you are on a set, but that is incorrect. You have 4 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Hey!
That's it. You get one more guess.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm clearly a critic of a trapeze show. The trapeze is impossible meat of any variety that tastes like different foods, and I am on the set of Dr. Lovin' Stuff.
They're so close. They're so close. I cannot give you any of them. Jason, over to you for a possible 10-point steal.
Sure. I thought that was the answer. I'm watching a trapeze artist. The trapeze is awful, or awful. I don't know how it's pronounced. And the circus itself is the set of Dead Like Me.
I'm sorry, although I appreciate the Dead Like Me reference.
Yeah,
That's
thank
a deep
you.
cut.
It's a deep cut.
But I'm sorry, I cannot award any points. You were taking a trapeze class. We needed that. Your trapeze, I'm sorry, Yvette, it was beyond meat, not impossible. And I said specifically I would not accept impossible meat. And sorry. And so instead of a trapeze school, you were on the set of The Good Place. But there are 10 points still on the table, so
Never
get
watched
ready.
that show. I'm so
Just
sorry.
watched all
It's
4
really
seasons
good.
of that
You
show.
got
I just
this,
finished it.
Yvette.
You
Go
got it,
Blues.
Yvette.
Steal
Fiona,
it.
going into this last 10 points, what is our score?
I am so glad you asked. It is a close match. Going in, our bosses have 13 points, and our Berwynfluencers have 17 points.
All right, 10 points
Oh,
on the
maybe
table.
I'm wrong. I'm getting looks that are confused.
You're definitely
Anybody's
wrong.
game, and we are going to get started. These last 30
I know
seconds
math.
for number 6 start now.
Okay.
Hong Kong, ooh.
Hong Kong.
Don't walk up. What's up, Adam?
One minute.
It's a boom.
30 seconds.
Whoa.
Or 45 seconds.
Just go. Whoa. Me. It's got. It's a Schwindolo. Yeah, Escobodo. It's got Vidada with the thing. It's got.
What?
Okay.
15 seconds.
Oh, ha!
3, 2,
Oh, coming out.
1. And
That's it. That was your full 90 seconds, Jason, for 10 points. Number 6. What are
Oh,
you
man.
doing?
It's all
It
there.
all
It's
just
all
left
there.
my head. It all just left my head.
Doesn't matter.
I am climbing the stairs of a skyscraper.
Correct.
The skyscraper itself is a DVD copy of Back to the Future 3 commentary with Christopher Lloyd. And I'm wearing a Minotaur.
Okay, so you are climbing a skyscraper. A Minotaur is part of it, but the other is incorrect. I cannot award you those points. Yvette, for the possible 10-point steal and the match, what is it?
Okay, I am climbing a skyscraper.
Yes.
The skyscraper is a cutout photo of Christopher Lloyd from the cover of Back to the Future, any of them in the trilogy, probably the third, a little tiny picture. And then like just like my aroma itself is like my sweat from climbing up is a Minotaur.
I'm sorry, I cannot award
10
either
points!
of you points. You were climbing a skyscraper, you were with a Minotaur, and your skyscraper was a Vin Diesel Blu-ray. No points are awarded. Fiona, who
Vin
is
Diesel!
boom!
This
With
Kelsey!
a final
involved.
score of 13 to 17 because math is good. The winners tonight are your Berwynfluencers! Loyal fans, put your 6s and 7s in the chat. It is time to cheer on our teams one last time. Let's start by cheering on our second place team for the evening. They fought a hard battle, but just didn't quite make it. Let's give it up for the Chicago bosses. 6s and 7s for Simon Collier, Kat Gotsick, and your captain of the bosses, Yvette Jaskiewicz. And now let's get some thunderous 6s and 7s going for your winning team this evening, the Berwynfluencers. Give it up for Elizabeth Olson, Kelsey Myers, and the captain of the Berwynfluencers, Jason Geis. And a huge 6 and 7 and applause in your home. Stand up and cheer for your ref this evening, Kat Gotsick. I would also love to hear, I'm sorry, Kat Gotsick, no, Kate Cohen. I want you to cheer for Kat Gotsick though too, because I love her. Also, a huge applause for your MD this evening, Ryan Mira. And on behalf of myself, Fiona Stevens, and Matt Kidd behind the scenes, making all of it happen, we want to thank you so much for coming out. Stay tuned for more virtual matches or come see us in person at Piper's Alley. And no matter what, have a wonderful evening.